leave humble gifts for those to come, the echo of a human song. Waymakers wait for me beyond the light, when it's my time where I belong. I hear sounds of tongues I do not know, and I feel ancient wisdom gathered around me from Asia and Africa and Appalachian hills. Now I know I am not alone. Beyond borders, beyond our sight, beyond ourselves, beyond borders, beyond our sight, beyond ourselves, beyond borders, beyond our sight, beyond ourselves, beyond borders, beyond our sight, beyond
Welcome back to Luthiercast, a little montage of fitting the dovetail neck joint, and now on to the fretboard. As you can see, I like to do my fretboard in the house while watching TV. The Luthier Supply Company sell a clamp that's a nice call that actually presses each one in. I simply use just a normal clamp, works just fine. You want to make sure the fret is seated all the way across. I don't use any glue, I've heard some people do. It's also a nice idea to go ahead and clip off the excess. You're still going to come through with a file and shave it flush right down to the fretboard. Now applying the glue, and I'm going to let that sit overnight after clamping it very well to the neck. And this fretboard was previously aligned with locator pins to meet up on the neck just where you want it. There's one look before shaving down the excess on the frets. It actually does very little scratching on the fretboard, as you might think. This is cutting out the bridge. That's just a ebony blank. So some nice ebony hardwood. And I slowly shaped it down. Actually used a chisel to bring the sides down. Some people will use a sanding disc or a belt sander. Located my holes. Of course, draw all of this out before I hit the drill press. This is obviously much smaller than my pins will be, but I wanted to at least locate them and then I enlarge them down the road. A little further in line, I've already got it pretty much to the shape I want it. Using some steel wool actually brings out a little shimmer and gives it a good finished look. I'll go over it again with some more steel wool and fine sandpaper. But I finish up with steel wool. You can add on a little oil if you want, but the steel wool actually gives it a pretty good look. This is just a method I've come up with. Some people use some kind of Tupperware to cover the hole. I like to cover it from the back side to get the maximum amount of finish all around the hole as well. And this is what works best for me. And laying down the sealer, you want to make sure the guitar is well sealed. And this will give the finish something good to adhere to. I do probably 2 to 3 coats of sealer, cover it pretty well. Still in the learning process here of getting it done, but my other 2 finishes actually have turned out pretty well. So I guess I'm getting lucky. Take my time. You could probably spray it on a little bit more direct. As you can see, I've got a lot of spray on. I'm probably wasting a lot of the spray, but it also keeps me from getting too many runs. I'm going to let the sealer dry and sit for a couple of days. We'll get back to it and begin the finishing process next time on Luthiercast.
Blackbird sings its mournful song. rooftop rain lasts too long. Dropped a drum beat in my head with all the words I should have said. Slipped out with my fallen pride. The door I walked out locked behind. Though these scraps of grace I've saved, intentions road is freshly paved.